Hey, it's Thierry from Sport. Welcome to our channel. So today I'm going to talk a bit about the tempo or the speed of execution when you're working with light Indian clubs. Okay, so those clubs here weigh 1.5 kilos. We've got the inserts in the handles. Yeah. Of course, the weight of the clubs you're using is also going to affect the tempo that you're swinging with. In general, you should be swinging in a relaxed and controlled tempo, a bit like if you're, swinging through water instead of just going as fast as you can and just free riding down the hill. Okay. The most optimal tempo for general practice is roughly about 120 beats per minute. So I'm going to demonstrate 4 different tempos, from really slow to really fast, so you get a bit of an idea what it looks like if you don't have a metronome or you're not using a metronome for training. Just that visual reference of how fast it takes me to go through a cycle of the swing will help you, I hope. So 80 beats per minute is on the slow side for light British style club swinging, fancy club swinging. Usually that's the tempo you would swing Persian meels or heavier clubs, okay? But I'm gonna give it a go anyway to demonstrate the pace. Okay, so here we can hear the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Boom. 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so it gives you a visual reference of what being on the slow side is. It's really good work, if you only light clubs and you want to focus a bit more on the actual strength endurance. It's going to feel like a ton after swinging in this tempo for 2 or 3 minutes. So recommended to try it as well. So you should be able to hear that the tempo is picked up quite a bit. We are at 120 beats per minute. And even though it's faster for doing hard shape swings with light British style clubs or palavendal with inserts, it's actually a relaxed, controlled pace. Okay, so let's give it a go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so the key point when you're working with metronome is hitting the beat at the precise same time. Okay, so my reference point out of the 4-beat tempo is here, 1. "160 beats per minute, a relative fast pace for swinging Indian clubs. Let's try to time it. So 160 beats per minute would really get my heart going if I was to do it for 3 or 5 minutes. Now I'm going to go to lighter clubs because I know I won't be able to keep up the pace. "200 beats per minute. Woo! That gets you going. And finally, 220 beats per minute. Woo! So let's break it down, tempos, revolutions per minute, and link it all to Tom Burrows, who established one of the most amazing club swing endurance feat ever in 1913. Okay, so if we're following a 4/4 time, 80 beats per minute, that gives us 20 heart-shaped swings per minute. 120 beats per minute, 30 swings. 160, 40 swings. 250 heart-shaped swings per minute. And you saw that I couldn't swing with the 1.5 kilo palavendal, had to go actually to half the size, about 700 grams. Now, Tom Burrows in 1930 did 100 hours of non-stop club swinging with 3-pound clubs. So not palavendals, but you know, same weight. 100 hours straight. 80 revolutions per minute. Let that sink in. 80 revolutions per minute. I don't care what kind of swings he was doing, even if he was doing moulinet, that's an insane speed to maintain for 100 hours straight. Okay? So I hope you're gonna try swinging to the beat. I recommend for beginners, the main tempo you should concentrate on is 120 beats per minute. It's nice and deliberate, it's controlled, it's a moderate pace. Now you also want to swing sometimes slower and sometimes faster, okay? You're really going to appreciate the cardiovascular demands that it would have taken to do 80 revolutions per minute with 1.5 club. Phew. I hope they were counting, each hands as a revolution. So maybe he was doing 40 swings per minute, but double up gave 80 revolutions. I've got no idea. We don't have any records of how they, determined the criterion for the record, apart from the brief guidelines that you can find on the internet. Okay, if you've got any information about the record, leave a comment. If you tried the exercise or if you try swinging to the beat, leave a comment. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and we'll see you in the next video.